Hello everyone, this is Dr. Tamara Girardi, English faculty at Harrisburg Area Community College. Thanks for watching this video. The video is part of my Common Errors series, and these errors are common in the college English courses I teach. The videos are not ordered based on error frequency. In other words, video 1 is not the most common error. On the contrary, the videos are numbered so that when students make one of the errors in their writing, I can refer them to the appropriate video for corrections. That said, let's get started. This video addresses the common error of the comma splice. We're going to talk about what a comma splice is and how writers can avoid it. So first of all, what is it? I see this error in nearly every essay I review. In fact, I recall making it myself when I was a freshman in college. My honors colloquium professor, Dr. Janet Havistow, noted this on one of my essays. She wrote simply a comma and the word splice, and I thought, what in the world does that mean? Well, this is what it means. A comma is a useful tool. It can do many things in an essay, but what it cannot do is separate two independent clauses. A comma splice occurs when a writer attempts to link two sentences with only a comma. Although comma splices are acceptable in some languages, English is not one of them. Here's an example. What you see here is two different sentences. Dr. Girardi creates videos of common errors for her students, period. She requires that students review them when they make the errors in their writing. You might recall that you can join two sentences to create a compound sentence. To do this, you can place a comma and a coordinating conjunction between the two sentences. Dr. Girardi creates videos of common errors for her students, comma, and she requires that students review them when they make the errors in their writing. This sentence is correct. There is a comma and a coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions are and, but, or, nor, for, so, and yet. So let's look at an example of a sentence with a comma splice. It's a beautiful day, comma, we are outside playing. What you see here is a comma attempting to link two sentences, but as we know, commas cannot do that. Another example, Joseph Smith owns a public relations firm in the city, comma, I asked him to share his unique insight regarding this topic in a personal interview. And another example, a large percentage of students at Hack enroll in online courses, comma, they have full-time jobs, comma, many are single parents too. What you see in this sentence is two comma splices. So, how can writers avoid the dreaded comma splice? Well, first, you can add a coordinating conjunction after the comma splice. Or second, you can replace the comma with a semicolon. Two very easy ways to correct this issue. So, again, example A, with the comma splice, you correct it by adding a coordinating conjunction following the comma. In this case, the coordinating conjunction is and. Another example, with the comma splice, correct it with a coordinating conjunction. It's a beautiful day, comma, so we are outside playing. Correct it with a semicolon. It's a beautiful day, semicolon, we are outside playing. Another example, with the comma splice, corrected with a coordinating conjunction, corrected with a semicolon. Just replace the comma with a semicolon. Your final example, again, we see two comma splices in this sentence. Corrected with a coordinating conjunction and a semicolon. A large percentage of students at Hack enroll in online courses, semicolon. They have full-time jobs, comma, and many are single parents too. So, let's review. What is a comma splice? A comma splice occurs when you try to use a comma to separate two sentences or independent clauses. A comma can do many things, but not this. It is an error that must be corrected. It can be corrected in one of two ways. First, you can add a coordinating conjunction to your comma. And again, the coordinating conjunctions are and, but, or, nor, for, so, and yet. Or, secondly, you can replace the comma with a semicolon. It's that easy, so no more comma splices. Thanks for watching the video. I hope this answers all your questions on comma splices, but if you do have questions, please post them in the comments below. And if you found the video helpful, consider reviewing some of the others in the Common Errors series. Here's to wishing you happy and error-free writing.